You're tuned to the Earth Plane Museum now. Layer by layer, the atmosphere stacks like an old record. Listen, each groove's got its own story. These lines in the air.
It's been a long journey. The story of civilization. A special series with Trickster.
And the spirit moved upon the waters, and the waters reflected the spirit.
Mirroring is the first language of the body.
Let the image of life divide, and in division find its likeness.
This matrix is mercurial intelligence.
Mirroring is the first language of the body.
Distant, static-laced chanting of a scriptural passage continues indistinctly.
The body remembers what the mind forgets.
Every line in aerosology carries an element, a force, a science behind the stroke. This is where the elements begin. Velocity climbs, the pigment rides the air faster, heavier. Ease it back, see how it narrows, gliding light is missed? Pressure gradients script the thickness, the pace. It's the handwriting of... Watch the drift. With a flick, the current folds over itself and the air starts writing symbols of its own. These spirals, eddies, curls, their turbulence made visible. You guide them and they'll yield laminar flow. Laminar flow, straight stacked sheets of air. Every particle knows where it's going. Feels like a held breath. Chaotic flow, energetic, colliding, looking for a way out. You can hear more. Their stories wake with the line. Wind, quick, playful, always reshaping the edge. Heat, impatient, eager to spread. Pressure, steady hands that squeeze the form into place. And resonance, quiet until it sinks back. Balance the breath first. The can will follow. In, hold the line, out, and move with it. The mist catches the tone you set. Too sharp and it scatters. Smooth and it sings. That's harmonic spray. The wall remembers every current we've set. When the lines meet, it wakes. Each path is breathing now, moving like we did with the spray. This is the diagram of set 2. Structure, carried by breath and tone.
Wild style is the living script of aerosology. Always shifting, always becoming.
Now we move from elemental strokes to the deeper currents that shape the aerosol field. Watch how the pressure folds into vectors, how turbulence writes its own alphabet. And this is where the currents reveal their truth. Vortex logic shows the flow of sculpture. Layers of spin stacking like transparent sheets. Each curve carries its own weight, pulling color, bending light, giving the piece its volume. When the streams cross, depth blooms, and out of that motion, you want to do the flow? A bass note makes the particles dance, drawing circles out of air. Every ripple is a map, one frequency showing where the energy hides. When tones overlap, the grid appears and the buried layers come forward. Resonance fields let us read the structure in just the balance. The traces resolve into a single thread. The traces resolve into a single thread, follow it, and the curve unfolds. Each step a ratio of the last. The glyph is a spiral, but not just shape motion. Its equation tells how the stroke accelerates, how it begins, and bites the rooms in a task being rushed at the brooms. One current alone describes its path. One current alone describes its path. But bring 3 together, water, spark, and draft, and the stroke learns to breathe. The glyph becomes hybrid, a tide that spins and fires in its suit. With 1 gesture, a thread. With 2, a braid. But when the palms agree, 6 currents obey. I call it the master flow. Streams interlace, keep distance, and share charge all at once. Every element still sings its note, yet the chorus holds. That is bad. Let it land, let it draw. Each course remembers where it came from, yet chooses the same center. Angle meets curve, spark meets rest. Here, all currents sign their names. The finale rhymes with the first stroke.